Good afternoon, traders. It's Bill Baruch with Blue Line Futures, and it's your midday market minute. A lot of news came out yesterday. We tell you, revert back to our FX rundown. We go through a lot of the data as well as what Powell said yesterday. Very hawkish comments. It hit the Treasury market. Well, a market that was already down, it just was another dagger at the end of the session. So what we're seeing here in the S&P is pressure due to higher yields. We touched on this in the Morning Express today. Take a look at that. So where is support? Well, we're below a key trend line right around 29.20, and this aligns with what was key support on the day. A close below here should keep the door open for further waves of selling. However, we touch on some key levels you want to watch the downside. So again, look at that at the Morning Express, but we went outright bearish today. We have been bearish for the last about 2 weeks as this market has consolidated. And we even said yesterday, look at value to sell at 29.40. A lot of this is starting to come to fruition, and it looks good right now, but you've got to stay nimble. Moving on to crude oil, we went outright neutral. This is really probably the first time we have not been bullish in crude oil in weeks or months. We've been extremely bullish in crude oil going all the way back to October. We've been calling it for $80 in crude oil for weeks now, months now. But we are neutral. There is overhead resistance, a multi-year level above the market right now. Take a look at it on the Morning Express. So we went neutral with this in mind, as well as yesterday's EIA inventory report was not bullish. And then you have Saudi Arabia and Russia talking about adding production. It's just a great recipe to see profit taking in this market. And if you have followed our bias, do so yourself. Take some profits here and pat yourself on the back. So this thing could come back in. We have some support levels we're watching to the downside. Give our trade desk a call, or you can see those on the Morning Express. And then lastly, looking at gold, we've been pounding the table on it this week. It's very constructive. Moved off of support last week very well. Never closed below major 3-star support. It's moved up very well during China's Golden Week. This is usually a week that's very poor for gold as Asia's not participating. But it's been very constructive. Constructive week this week. Could lead to strong buying next week. Non-farm payrolls in the crosshairs. It's going to be a big one tomorrow morning. Give us a call. We're here to talk about that or anything else on the board. 312-278-0500. You can email us info@bluelinefutures.com. Check our website for updates, and you can sign up for a free trial of our research there. But remember, futures trading involves substantial risk of loss and is not suitable for all investors. Thank you.